SMT Nation, we back. Nation, we have some big news developing out of T-Mobile. What does this mean for T-Mobile moving forward? How does it impact their business? How does it impact their network? All that in today's video. You're going to get some celebration from me. A lot of respect for this man, Neville Ray, the T-Mobile's president of technology. I think well respected within the industry, amongst other things we could talk about in this video. And we'll kind of comment on some of those things. But first, I do want to let you guys know that we do have the partner link in the description. If you want to get a great deal on wireless service, save money with Mint Mobile, use our partner link. It's in the description, and you'll help out the channel at the same time as you help yourself. And also, the Buy Me a Coffee link is in the description as well. I've been enjoying some great coffee. That was, support from the SMT Nation. I appreciate you guys very much. You can do that. And, of course, your creators get your direct support. That's the best way to do it. So thank you guys for those that have supported that way, and consider those as well. So let's discuss the T-Mobile news here. Okay, so T-Mobile's president of technology, Neville Ray, is going to retire this fall. And it's been a long road for him. This man has spent years as a lead network engineer, a president of technology. I mean, huge roles within massive companies, right, in telco. All right, so I think he's over 20 plus years with respect to T-Mobile directly. I mean, this guy goes back to OmniPoint. I think he goes back to the voice stream days, which predates T-Mobile as well, here in the U.S. But he did say that he says he's not going anywhere yet, so there's more to come from me. But today is a personal milestone day, according to him. We also got some additional disclosures from the T-Mobile CEO, Mike Sievert, saying that, Neville's leadership, his accomplishments with the company, what he helped build and achieve, taking the crown as the nation's overall network leader, and then they've got this, they've got a new up-and-coming replacement who's basically being elevated, right? A vertical move is Ulf Ewaldson. I hope I said that right. Who has, I think, basically been his understudy or his, the grooming him for the replacement of the position. I think it was in 2019. So he basically, for the last 4 years, grooming him, because Neville's old, folks. I mean, this is a man who has been doing this a long time. And in my estimation, he probably really hasn't worked much since 2019. It's just, he's been there, he's been present, he's been a face to the franchise, as they say, with the network. He's done a lot in his career, but he hasn't done much recently. It hasn't been anything he's had to do. So, the new T-Mobile as it is today, he really doesn't have anything to do with it, but he was there for the growing pains, and he was there for the hard times when the network was absolutely horrendous, when it was tiny, when it was limited, when it was horribly irrelevant, when it was massively failing, right? When it was extremely unreliable and unavailable. He was there through all of that, helping improve it, making it better. He, for a long time, he didn't have all the tools, they were, like I said, they didn't have the CapEx that they have today. They didn't have the customer base they had today. He was there for the leisure era. He was there through the start of the Mike Sievert era. So he's been through all that. So I do want to celebrate him because, folks, it's hard to do anything for 20, 30 years. Anything, right? And this man has done that, so I want to celebrate that. And, a lot of people will say, T-Mobile had a crappy network for all those years, but he worked with what he had. And when he was able to get the assets that he needed, the network got better, right? The 600 megahertz in 2016, 2017 was a game changer for them. It's something that he never really had. He got a big boost and help from the AT&T failed merger as he was able to get that roaming agreement, and things of that nature. The Metro PCS, all those things count, but, let's celebrate the man who put in all this time and dedication, his entire professional career, essentially, to a couple of companies, and all ending up, here with this. I definitely want to celebrate that. So salute to Neville, appreciate all he's done to make the network better and improve it and supercharge the Un-carrier to be able to take the whoopings, to Verizon and AT&T here as they transition into this new company. So we definitely want to make sure we celebrate that. And I think if anybody at least can't say that they appreciate those efforts, if they can't do that, then I think that's some pretty nasty bias right there. At the very least, you could say this man was a contributor to the build of something bigger, with respect to the new T-Mobile company that was always this feisty underdog, always did the best that they could with the, least amount of resources compared to the bigger competitors. They were always swinging up, and you could definitely say that about him. And I hear he's a really nice guy. Now he can enjoy all of his old fancy cars that he enjoys and stuff like that right off into the sunset in the fall. All right, and we'll see. The question becomes, is the network going to change? Is the network going to all of a sudden suck? Was Neville, so important to the network? Absolutely not. The network will continue to improve. It's going to continue to get better. Like I said, he hasn't worked a day in probably the last 4 or 5 years, at least. So whoever's been there doing stuff will continue to do that. This Ewaldson dude. So we'll see him officially take the reins in position and title. And Neville rides off into the sunset in his 1964 Stingray or whatever he's got. So what do you guys think about this? Do you guys think I'm wrong? Do you think the network is going to get worse without him? I just don't. I don't see how it mattered, right? His days of having his hands all up in everything, they're in the past anyway. But good for him. Nice job, Neville. Appreciate all that you do. Right off into the sunset, my friend. What do you guys think about all this? Sound off in the comment section below. You are the voice of the people, the SMT Nation. Let your voice be heard. Like, share, subscribe for more. Turn on that bell notification icon to never miss an upload. Links in the description for all things going on with the channel. Big shout out to my YouTube members and Patreon supporters for making content on this channel possible and supporting me directly that way. Also, you guys, again, can support me a couple different ways. The Buy Me a Coffee link is in the description. I love coffee. And the Mint Mobile partner link is in the description. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Peace.